I know that we all want to get approval in everything that we do. And I was just thinking, like, I've ever been in a situation where I want to do something, I want to pursue a dream, and then I tell it to someone. I tell it maybe to my close friends or my family. And then I tell them, like, hey, so this is what I want to do. And then I notice they go, like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? I don't think like that's a good idea. I don't think that's going to work. They've been people who have tried to do that and it didn't work for them. And I'm sure you've been in that situation where you want to do something and then you open up to someone else and be like, this is what I want to do. And then you instantly get this kind of like rejection, like you can't do that. And as I was thinking this week, I was like, we crave approval so much from people who don't matter. Like, I know that God should approve what I want to do because He's the one who's going to bless it. And He's the one who's given me that vision. He's the one who's given me that dream. So I know it doesn't make sense to other people. Also, to me, at some point, it's like, that doesn't make sense. But I know because God has given it to me, then it should be something that has meaning. And that is something that I'm also trying to change because when I look even in the Bible, even Jesus, let's just go to Jesus when Peter told him, like, when he was saying that, the Son of Man will die, and then Peter was like, no, you won't die. See, like, Peter could not see the vision of Jesus the way Jesus had seen, because Jesus saw a greater picture. Like, Jesus saw salvation for everyone, but Peter only saw, like, why would they kill you? Like, why would you die? You know? And it's the same for us and me too. If God gives me a dream, if God tells me, so Lorraine, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do, you have to to do your YouTube videos. And then I tell someone else, my friend, I go like, hey, so I'm just gonna start a YouTube channel, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna start, maybe, like, doing whatever, it doesn't matter. And then they go like, are you sure? Like, that industry right now, it's really hard to break through because everyone's doing like something, and what are that, just that discouragement. And so the whole thing that I want to say is, people will not approve your dreams or your goals because they won't make sense to them, because it's not theirs anyway. So they won't see it the way God has shown it to you. So the moment you go and tell them, this is what I want to do, just know that they might not see the way you are going to, like, they may not have the same vision, and they may not have the same hope as you have. And that is why it's very important to be careful who you share your dreams and goals to. I try to be very intentional with the people that I share some news with. I shouldn't tell, like, not every of my friend should have the privilege of knowing the things that is going on in my life, or my visions, or where I want to be in life, or where I want to go in vacation. Not everyone should know that, because me telling them and then them giving me that response, already it's messing up with my belief. Because the minute I tell someone, hey, I'm gonna buy a car, and then they be like, these days cars are very expensive. It's very hard to find a good car. You so I'm like, see, already that's a discouragement, and it goes to my spirit, and then I feel like, and then I start thinking twice, like, maybe I shouldn't buy that car. Maybe I should just wait. Or you tell someone, oh, I'm gonna start working out, I'm gonna start doing something, and then they go like, these days you can just work out in your home. You don't even need to go to the gym. Like, so it's very important for us to be intentional with the people that we share newsfeed. I try to be very intentional with the people that I share my message, like my visions and my dreams to, because they have power. I believe that the minute I tell someone what I want to do, I truly believe they have like some percentage of power to influence like that dream of mine, like in regards to like myself in what I want to do. Yeah, so that's what I was that is what was in my mind this week. And I know how much we want to be approved, like man's approval. We crave that. We crave for someone to tell, "Oh, that's a really good idea." That is, that we crave that because we are human. But but I'm also aware that I don't need man's approval because it won't be there all the time. Not everyone will see things the way I see them, and not everyone will see things the way you see them. So, and that's okay because we all have different goals, we all have different dreams, we all have different purposes. So, whatever my purpose, it would make sense to you, and your purpose, it might not make sense to other people, even your family, even your parents. As long as it's God who has given you that dream or goal or vision, then you have to believe that God God is your father. He made you, and he made you for that purpose and that vision that he gave to you. And so, yeah, no man needs to approve that. You have to go ahead and do it. Just do it, you know? And also, like we don't need anyone to tell us like it makes sense or not. As long as you feel in your heart and you know that this is what God has told me to do, go ahead. Just an example, I wear glasses, and sometimes when my friend takes like when someone takes my glasses and wears them, they're like, "How do you even see?" And I'm like, exactly. I see when I wear my glasses, my vision is very clear. And when they wear my glasses, their vision is blurry. So it's the same. Your vision only makes sense to you. You see it so clearly. And when someone else tries to take that vision or tries to imagine how that vision will turn out, they'll be like, I can't see anything. There's no hope there. But you know that I know what I'm seeing, and you know it. You know that that thing God has truly told you, like, it's gonna work out. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead. But then someone else is like, nope, that's not gonna work out because it's not theirs. God did not give it to them. The same way my prescription is mine and it's gonna work for me only. And if someone else tries to wear it and tell me it doesn't make sense, I'll be like, you're wrong because I can see. So that's a really perfect example. So my encouragement this week is hold on to your vision, hold on to that dream, and just know that you don't need man's approval because you only need God to approve you. When you read the Bible, so many people, things that they did not make sense to men. David, Joseph, like everything that they were doing, people will look at them and be like, what are you talking about? David was like, I'm gonna go and kill this. Everyone was looking at him like, you're crazy. What are you about to do? Have you seen yourself? But he knew that God has told me this thing, and he knew that God will do it for him, and he knew what God had showed him. So, yeah, that is my encouragement this week. Don't crave man's approval, crave God's approval. Crave for God to be the one who is directing your vision and the one who is fueling you to believe that. So, yeah, hope this message has blessed you, and be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you next week.